All right, M4 on the Joe Budden podcast. Melyssa Ford she stood on business when it came to Mandii, because Mandii has been like doing tweets about her performance. Mandii has an issue with how M4 podcast, a lot of the same issues that people voiced in YouTube comments, Reddit posts. It's a lot of the same things. Mandii also has an issue with it. Only problem is Mandii is Mandii. She's not a consumer.
It's worse.
It's
worse
another,
when it comes from your peers.
It's a peer,
especially another woman.
Whew.
Another black woman too.
It's kind of crazy. It's so funny how like
multi-textured,
like women, like M4 even, like if they're in some sort of conflict on a podcast, right, and it's with a man, it's kind of delicately handled. Then they might talk out of turn or talk like kind of sideways or nasty the first time, but once it's like a woman responding, it's like you turned up all of a sudden. It's like, I know this is an in shape ass that's formed in this seat. You want this. It's like, damn nigga, what the fuck? Like, bro, women they activate when it's wartime. Yeah, women be so y'all be beefing like crazy. Like,
and we don't know how long.
It's so catty, bro.
Some of them even turned to niggas. Like she said, why is she up there? Hey, yo, run that take back, G. Run it back. Disgusted. She sound like a nigga from the Bronx.
Is there a
nigga from the Bronx would have been like,
I am disgusted. Oh yeah, it's a whole chain. It's like 8 to 12 or something like that.
And his dyslexia on display. They said, I'm disgusted.
They did.
One woman voice on the male-led podcast, and not 1 ounce of accountability be taken for women who lay their hands on men. Why did the cops run the footage back? I'm disgusted. Zero excuses for domestic DV and the women who think they can physically assault a man. So that's a take. Oh, and then leaning into the size difference between the two. Bitch, you fucking lying. Shaking my head.
No, you gotta lying.
But Mandy and M4 have lived 2 different lives. Like M4, they've lived 2 different lives.
I don't know, bro. M4 she was busting it open back in the day.
Yeah.
M4 was on private jets with Saudi Arabia princes.
Calling her a bitch.
Low key, I don't mean to put it like that, but I mean in my head that's what I think. Like,
well, I wasn't even saying on that. I was saying like just life-wise, like M4 is a bad bitch. So it's like
right.
She was living the bad bitch lifestyle. Mandii
for sure, and she was a video vixen, for sure. The first one,
and that's why.
Was Mandii not?
There's an ideology that
Mandii
comes
wasn't a
with
video vixen. She was just one of the early female podcasters.
Of course, not a video vixen, but it's like horrible decisions. She had a lot of sexual experiences.
It's different though, because when you're just like when you're just an accountant, when you're just like the hoe in the office. It's just like, it's not on a mass stage. It's like we just know in town, or niggas that we just might know that, hey, she might put it on her.
And what was your question?
You know what I'm saying? But it's different when you're like sexually lifted up by all of hip hop.
Yeah.
And then you might have side missions that come out into the light here and there.
So it's like the underground and the mainstream.
Kinda.
Yeah, like M4.
So that means that Mandii might really be in the gutter, nigga. The underground queen?
In terms of M4, if I'm M4, I'm looking down. For sure. No questions asked.
You're looking down, but it's like, I mean, Mandii.
That's how M4 stood on it on that. I thought I had the link for the video. For the clip. Did I have a little?
No, this is the Reddit. But I know the clip though. I know you took the clip you talking about.
Yeah, pull up that clip because
let's see if we can find it.
Damn.
I have nothing against her personally. Her take this week.
Can you go back to that, please, so we can have some context? Because what we're reading is what M4 said about the Sky Jackson situation, and that's what Mandi's talking about. Just for context.
Wait, which one? You talking about the next one?
I think it was the next one I was reading. I have nothing against her personally. Her take this week on Sky Jackson and many other topics was baseless and irresponsible.
And that's another thing, like, to what y'all was talking about, I literally forgot. But when your job is to be feminine, there's
have the female perspective.
Like, that's been Mel's life for a long time. Like, all she had to do was be feminine. Of course, not saying she didn't work hard or whatever, but all she had to do was be in her feminine body. Mandii, on the other hand, man, Mandii lived a rough life. She lived half her life with no acrylic nails.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
No,
she had no idea what acrylic nails were.
And
so
honestly,
when she says your views on, DV is just, warded, like, what you mean a guy shouldn't hit back? It's it's coming from a real place because she's been in the real world.
It's coming from the gutter, nigga. That's what I'm saying. Like, Mel can look down, but it's like you don't have perspective up there.
Mel, the fact that Mel even responded angrily and not like a princess.
I got it.
You know what I mean? Like, I can't believe these peasants. Like, even with the accent too, she could really try to get on another show with that improv, but she, I don't know.
She should have channeled her Princess Diana to where it's like my tiara won't even allow me to think of things below
Precisely.
this. You know what I mean? Like, you should be kissing frogs somewhere.
All right, this is M4 going
Until
in
it
on
loads.
Mandy.
But
This is Patreon. It's a Patreon episode too.
Hey there.
Episode 751.
We did it. Go Mel.
The pageant.
Trade however you want.
I got a piss.
Can you blow
I'm
that up?
abstaining.
You abstaining from saying something to these bitches out here?
Tell me more. Expound. What happened?
If you didn't see it, I won't be the one to deliver it to you, but it's a few people playing on the good name with Savannah Ford.
Okay. Why don't you want to deliver the news?
Because then I'm messy like Flip.
Does anybody else want to deliver
And then
it?
I saw what Ice happened. I saw what happened with Ice one day when he came in and tried to deliver some news. I ain't trying to deliver the news, right? Like, we want to keep you covered and protected. If you don't see it, I'm not putting it on your radar.
Exactly.
But it would
That's kind of what you explained to me.
would be
That's literally
nice.
what you said.
Sure
Like,
would be
if I don't
nice
see it, why would y'all even bring that to me?
It would be nice to come in here and smoke a bitch.
You know what? I'll give you an out. Go ahead. You won't be. I won't look at this as you being messy. Go ahead.
Yeah, but it's still me. But the fans gonna say Joe Budden is messy. You ain't giving me an out. They gonna hang my ass. The docket can't be somebody starting the docket.
Okay.
And you ain't even gotta say no names. Just get a blanket, fuck these bitches, eat my fucking clit, bummy, dusty ass bitches.
Super duper blanket,
Y'all look
fuck
like
these
fucking
bitches.
Miss
Y'all
Piggy in the
listen,
face.
y'all got a lot of fucking shit to say about
you
me
go.
being sitting up here. Fuck you.
There
I
we
know you
go.
want to be in this seat. Well, it's mine, all right?
Yeah.
The fucking couch
Yes.
has been shaped to my motherfucking ass. All right?
You fire with the claps too. I ain't never fire. This couch has been molded to this ass. And if it was molded to y'all's, it'd be a lot wider. Big.
Big ass. This one.
Okay. I'll take it.
This in shape, tight, big ass.
Oh shit. I'm not gonna lie.
What?
What?
Damn, that's crazy. I ain't like that.
Yeah, I ain't like it either.
I feel like her sex talk is. Ugh.
Yeah, that shit.
This big, nasty, wet. Like you like that? Ugh. I don't know. Nah, I can't. I'm sorry. Take this condom off. Let's go. But no, seriously, let's talk for real. Nah, I mean, that wasn't it. I felt like not only because Joe kind of
he had to pull it.
No,
Yeah.
you don't. You
Joe
can't.
had to kick the machine into that motherfucker.
Yeah, he put a quarter in and it got stuck at the top.
Motherfucker, get my snack.
And it worked, but I wanted to be from her. You get what I mean? Like,
Really from the soul.
I wanted to be from like, hold on, Joe. I need to tell you something about this bitch.
Yeah.
Like right now.
Right.
Do you
It's
even
a
think
pressing
she
matter.
knew who she was talking to?
For sure.
Yeah.
You think?
Because once she
It didn't
said,
feel like-
In shape.
you want to sit in this seat. It wasn't even the in shape.
Oh,
the
yeah, that
the
part.
in shape is when it got personal.
Yes, it got
It was when you want to sit in this seat. Because people always say, even though Mandy's left, she was one of the primary people dragging or talking bad about Joe when they left and shit like that.
Yeah.
But then she changed around, like her tune started switching in terms of I understand why Joe was doing the things that he did as a business owner when she started going through her See the Thing Is breakup. So it's like people say that her energy towards Joe has changed since her See the Thing Is broke up, and now they're saying that it feels like she'd be trying to audition to get up on that couch to replace M4.
What had happened in the club when like Joe had went somewhere and saw Mandy and told her not to respond to Mel?
He said it's up. I mean, Joe, it was up for
But
Joe.
this
in
was
whole
after
clip too.
he said he had saw Mandy after this, right?
I can't remember. He possibly
I
did
think it
because
was-
he got
I thought
on
it
he got
was
on
before.
Spaces and was talking about it. If we go to 2 Clean Jones, he pulls it up. But let's finish listening to this clip real quick though.
She had more.
I mean, do I need to walk around?
If I was a girl, Yeah, you shook shit up.
Okay.
You shook,
You
nah,
did.
hold up. You
All
shook
right.
shit up on the walk around.
Okay.
You shook shit up. You had them going. They didn't even, that was the one episode, they didn't even critique us. I didn't see nothing out there about the topics.
That's probably her last.
That's a really good point too. Y'all niggas are thirsty over M4.
They
It's
are.
kind of crazy.
Because I saw that walk around they talking
Wait,
about.
what do you mean?
It's
by,
kind of
like over
the fan
they're
base
thirsty.
is crazy thirsty over M4.
They
Like
are.
they actually don't care about the quality of the pot. She did like a walk around. You know, like
Yeah.
something happens, they all walk around the table.
Yeah.
She did a walk around. You know, body's nice, and niggas had no issues with that whole episode.
Is M4?
It wasn't a single
like,
complaint.
I think she's attractive. You know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah.
can only imagine if I was 40 years old. You know what I mean? Like 35.
She be smoking.
Oh my god, nigga, what?
I look at it as like,
And that's,
a whole
and
thing,
so
yeah, that's a whole
I'm
thing.
thinking,
I'd be like, great day. Nigga.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Great day.
What is must be jam because jelly don't shake like that or something. But
No, dead ass though, dead ass. But
Nah,
yeah, that
but-
whole the fan base gets quiet when she shows off a little bit.
and most of his audience is 35 and up. So the way they're gonna look at Mel is completely different because they saw her when she was in
100%.
Oh, nigga.
100%.
Because even I look at her like, God damn, it's like, okay,
100%.
that's what I like him for.
Yeah.
I think she's cool.
Yeah, she cool.
But so I mean, let's see if Mandy responds. I feel like Mandy responds mainly in tweets. Joe did get up on Twitter Spaces. If you go to two, we can go to two.
Be
Queen
honest.
Jones now.
Who do you think Joe would bet on in an actual fight?
Mandy.
Yeah, in an actual fight,
Mandy.
Let's say actual fight first, and then
M4 is in shape though.
and then metaphor.
Mandy wins both. Mandy's winning both.
You think so?
in terms of
Yeah.
what? Well, what's the other one besides fights?
Speech, like a war of words.
I was about to say, and then the other one is back and forth.
Probably,
Yeah,
yeah,
like-
for sure. Yeah.
When it comes to ass and it comes to words, well, maybe not ass, but yeah, she's definitely gonna talk circles around it,
for sure,
which
that part
matters
for sure.
most.
I don't think it does.
It was
really.
fighting that was the other competition. I don't know why I said ass, but yeah, I think she whip her ass and talk circles around it. Probably
And-
at the same time.
And it's crazy that Joe
Probably at the same time. It's crazy.
Yeah. That's literally how it happens.
I
is
thought
she-
Too Clean Jones had
I
it.
don't see it up here.
And you know,
we only support one Twitter Space Clipper, so Too Clean Jones. We're waiting on you to get that.
yeah, shout out to you, my
yeah, if it don't come from Too Clean Jones, we don't want it.
We don't recognize any other channels.
Man.
Keep that.
Yeah,
It's
but
not-
Yeah, Too Clean Jones and Chigs.
Yeah, shout out to them folks.
A real journalist.
Yeah. Oh, nigga, only real publications, nigga. We take our shit very serious.
Chigs like the Associated Press around this. Yeah, nigga. When it comes to Joe, nigga, Chigs.
I
shit.
love that shit. All right, but
Nah, man. I think
so yeah, I mean, I don't know how
If
Mandy's gonna respond. I feel like she normally responds via tweet.
I don't think Mel should have responded.
I don't think this is big enough for her to talk about on the podcast.
Yeah, this is a great moment
You think so?
because also Joe's
It's a
taking
little catty.
because Joe is also taking a healthy amount of shots. Joe's
Okay.
also because he also got on Twitter Spaces and was pretty much like, I told Mandy it's up. Like it's up. You come at M4, it's up. He almost wants to jump in too. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
him instigating her to go after Mandy though, or M4.
But
I mean,
he's-
yeah, for sure.
that's
Yeah,
a little pot stirring.
Yeah,
Yeah. But
What
he's also
what he does best.
He's probably he's trying to usher her in like her first villain. You get what I
Yeah.
mean? It's like, you know, when you were younger, sorry, you about to go
But
fight
I do
this
wonder
nigga.
if he does have
Okay,
a problem with her. Like,
Yeah,
for
like
real,
don't
for
ever
real.
let nobody disrespect
If he has a
you,
real
nigga.
problem with
Yeah.
Mandy,
Go whip his
Yeah.
ass.
he might. There
I
might
think
be
he.
some
I think
there.
he definitely did. I think he definitely did when she was out there trashing him and his businesses and shit like that. But
It might still be that.
yeah, it's easy to not let those grudges go. I gotta let quite a few grudges go. If
Yeah,
it was
because
a,
white
if it was,
people remember them.
if it was a slight towards my business, yeah, it's probably up for a very long time.
Yeah.
Is Joe
yeah.
Budden gonna re-sign Mel? I heard like
Even though
was
the
looking-
things that Mandy was saying are valid criticism and shit like that, I think M4 has a really good place up there at the Joe Budden podcast. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
think
I don't even want
her to leave.
the fact that she does the same things all the time that piss everybody off. I think it's perfect. We can never get rid of her now.
You can't watch her leave. You'll watch her go. But
Right. But leave and never come back?
Yeah, nah.
yeah.
It'll be all right. We can have a guest appearance here and there if you want some. If you want what you would find acceptable female takes, we'll have the guest come in and do it as often. But you get M4 is M4. She's
What-
there to stay.
It's crazy. I can see Tasha K going up there talking shit.
Nigga, Tasha K's
What?
talking shit right now in the shower. That's the safest place for her. She can't get sued.
Tasha K dreams and she's talking shit.
Telling the shower rod all this business.
But I mean, but no. Remember they canned her episode. That shit never came out.
Yeah.
She ain't going up.
Which is why I can see it's like I think. Well, if
she's
Joe
a liability.
If Joe chooses to do it again, he would have to like.
He wouldn't. I don't think because remember she trashed him too much afterwards.
Yeah.
Call her.
She got online.
She went crazy, bro.
She went crazy.
Yeah.
She
She's
hit him
literally
with
like lighting a firecracker indoors.
Yeah, she hit him with the whole like I ain't know you ain't have no balls. You ain't no. You know she
That
went,
was a crash out.
She crashed the fuck out for sure.
Yeah, that was a crash out.
Yeah.
AJ was like, I like this.
Yeah, I think we covered it. I'm pretty sure we covered it. Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah, because she was in the car on Instagram Live just
Going
losing her
crazy.
shit, bro. It was like, that's in little things like that.
Because she went to
Yeah.
somebody else right after who did the interview, and that's
Adam.
why she.
It was
that
Adam.
was Adam.
She went to No
Yeah.
Jumper. Yep.
So let me go to somebody with class.
Yep.
Damn.
When she got it off.
But I will say though,
It's-
I will say Adam does have several moments where like
Adam.
22.
Okay.
He has several moments where like something happens to somebody trying to do some sort of collaboration on a large platform, right? As one of the hip hop media houses or big powerhouses, and they slighted that person trying to come by or something, and Adams welcomed them with open arms, gave them a great interview.
Oh, Adam's Foster's home for imaginary podcasts.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Yeah.
So yeah, Adam got a couple of those, several people where they're
that was a
like,
good one.
"Hey man, all these black podcasts turned me down, and they got and we did the million views over here instead, you know." And
Yeah.
the white boy did it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah. Adam is.
Adam's
If
he's
he
not a
was an
hater, though.
animal, he was almost a vulture. Like the carcass is dead, but it's like it's still a lot of meat left.
No, it's warm still.
So
Adam,
a hyena.
No, that's a
Vulture's
vulture.
right.
A vulture?
That's a vulture.
Yeah, Vulture's right.
Adam is the nigga that Adam
don't
is
believe y'all niggas
Adam is
Steve
the
Irwin.
vulture that as the animal's dying and he has slowed his pace to like
Yeah.
we're really just waiting on him to collapse.
Uh-huh.
He's just hovering. He's just waiting for the collapse. So
okay.
So he can start picking them apart before
Yeah,
they
yeah.
even hit the ground.
Yeah,
that's
nah.
Adam. But I respect it. Fuck it.
Yeah, you like vultures.
It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad. Everybody's a culture vulture too. You know what I'm saying? So that's
But-
always the funny thing too with like the whole culture vulture thing. We only put it on white people, but everybody is. We're all vulturing off of the same culture.
Oh, for sure.
Like it's the
Yeah,
same.
yeah.
Everybody's doing the same
Yeah.
shit. It's just when you're white, it's just it ain't right.
Yeah, you just don't have the license to it.
You don't have the complexion for protection.
It's like walking
In
in
hip hop,
Yeah.
they have the protection for protection in life.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
need that medicinal card to buy weed,
But
nigga.
real quick, just going back to the whole M4 situation, there's no other woman that could be on there
Not true.
that I can think of. Like,
Oh no,
actually
I'm
naming.
sure there could be, but I don't know. Just because
But like, yeah,
I
who?
think she fits it well. I think she fits so in
Because it can't-
in the criticisms and why she is bad. I think they're so consistent. I think it works perfectly.
And it helps.
and they're
It really
good.
It
it's
helps.
it
It's
works perfectly.
every person now is like public fodder for a certain thing. You know what I'm saying?
The thing that Ish annoys you for,
Yeah.
it's perfect. We can't get rid of him now
Yeah.
because there's a
Yeah.
certain the thing that you love and hate about everybody is so prominent
Right.
that everybody fits.
And it all creates conversation. It all
Yeah.
keeps the ecosystem fed.
Yep.
It's kind of crazy. Joe Budden actually convinced me that these niggas might be like, a family for real. Like for a while, I was like, man, you gonna keep trying to make me believe y'all got chemistry. And it's like I knew
Yeah.
it on air, like they was probably, rambling and riffing together.
Yeah.
real
They
be-
nice.
they
But
be
like
going
the
out with
fact
each
that
other
y'all
now.
are actually cool,
They do be
like
going out,
it
yeah.
took a
Going
while
out,
for
shit.
me to get sold on the like. I'm texting this nigga after this,
Yeah.
not about this either.
Right. Also, what do you have
Yeah.
you are you about to get dinner or some shit?
Trying to go hoop or something.
Yeah.
So, have you eaten today? Just say what you about to say. Yo, AJ, don't ever ask me that shit. Nigga. Don't ever ask me, yo, Jay, you been hydrated today, my nigga?
I'll never drink again, nigga.
Right, nigga, what
Oh
the
my
fuck?
god.
You eating today?
Yo.
But,
Say yes, if it's on you.
All right, I think outside of that, I think that should be enough.
Goodness.
Okay, real quick.